Good morning, dear children. How are you all? Hope all are doing good at your home. Are you studying well? Yes. Did you do the homeworks? Yes. What about the activities? Yes, I saw one or two students did their activities and homeworks very well. They did the activities very well. I am very happy. Congratulations. Keep it up. Okay. What about others? Children, it's not good. Everybody should do the activity. Okay? You should do the activities. In third term examination, you will get 5 marks for doing activities. Listen here. In third term exam, you will get 5 marks for doing activities. So, what you have to do? Yes, everybody should do the activities and take the video or photo and upload the videos and photos into our WhatsApp group. Okay. Don't miss this 5 mark. Did you understand? Yes. So, everybody should do the activities. Okay. Let us start today's class. Are you ready? Children, now we are going to do an experiment. Look here. There are 2 jugs and a glass. Clear? One big jug, a small jug and a glass. Now, we are going to measure the capacity of this small jug. Clear? Listen carefully. I am using this glass to measure the capacity of this small jug. See, from this big jug, pouring some water into this glass. 1 glass of water that I am going to pour into this small jug. Okay. Again, 2 glasses of water. Again, listen, 3 glasses of water. Then again, 4 glasses of water. So, we can say the capacity of the small jug is 4 glasses of water. Clear? The capacity of the jug is 4 glasses of water. At home, we will use the glass for measuring what? The quantity of milk, water, etc. Isn't it? So, we can use the glass to measure the capacity of a container. See here, we can say here in this big jug there is some more water left. See here, there is water. So, what we can say is the capacity of the small jug is less than the bigger jug. Clear? Capacity of the small jug is less than that of this big jug. Clear? Now, by using this glass we measured the capacity of the small jug. Okay. But the standard units of measuring capacity is liter and milliliter. Do you know what is capacity? Yes, capacity means volume. Clear? Capacity means volume. That is the amount of liquid a container can hold. The amount of liquid that a container can hold is called the capacity of the container. The standard units of capacity is liter and milliliter. Clear?
Children, did you understand the activity? Yes. It's a very simple activity. You can do yourself, isn't it? So, everybody should try to do this activity. Okay. Take a jug and a glass and try to measure the capacity of the jug. Will you do that? Yes. So, everybody should do the activity and upload the video in our WhatsApp group. Okay. Now, we are going to learn more about capacity. We already told what is capacity. Capacity means volume or the amount of liquid that a container can hold. Also, we told the standard units of measurement of capacity are liters and milliliters. See here, liter is used for measuring larger capacities. Liter we can denote L in short. Okay, what is the use of this liter? Liter is used for measuring larger capacities. Liter is used for measuring larger capacities. And the next one is milliliters. In short, we can write ml. Milliliter is used for measuring smaller capacities. Milliliters is used for measuring smaller capacities. Clear? Children, here is a worksheet. Now you have to tell for measuring these things which unit we will use, milliliter or liter. Can you tell me? First one is a syringe, isn't it? In syringe, which measurement we will use, liter or milliliter? Yes, we know in syringe the measurements milliliter, isn't it? The measurements in milliliter. Now the bottle of water, liter, isn't it? What about the cup syrup? Yes, cup syrups in milliliter, isn't it? Now look at this water tanks. Which unit we will use to measure the water in a water tank or capacity of a water tank? Yes, we will measure the capacity of a water tank in liters, isn't it? Did you understand? Yes. Children, listen here. You have to learn 1000 milliliter is equal to 1 liter. 1000 milliliter is equal to 1 liter. Also we can say 1 liter is equal to 1000 milliliter. 1 liter is equal to 1000 milliliter. Clear? Now we are going to do the conversion of liters into milliliters. Conversion of liters into milliliters. Listen carefully. First we are going to convert 2 liter into milliliters. How can we convert 2 liter into milliliter? What we will do? Yes, we know 1 liter is equal to 1000 milliliter. So, to convert 2 liter into milliliter, we have to multiply this 2 liter by 1000. 2 liter by 1000. So, tell me 2 liter into 1000. 2 into 1000 is equal to 2000. So 2000 milliliters. Did you understand? That means 2 liter is equal to 2000 milliliter. Next question. Convert 17 liter into milliliters. 17 liter into milliliters. Tell me, how can we convert? Yes, we know 1 liter is equal to 1000 milliliters. So what we will do here? Multiply this 17 by 1000. 17 liter into 1000 is equal to 17,000 milliliter. 17,000 milliliter. 17 liter is equal to 17,000 milliliter. Listen here. Convert 5 liter 250 milliliter into milliliter. Convert 5 liter and 250 milliliter. Okay. How can we convert here? Yes. First we have to convert this 5 liter. Okay. The question is 5 liter and 250 milliliter. So first we are going to convert this 5 liter into milliliter. 5 liter into 1000 is equal to 5000 milliliter. Next what we have to do? Yes, we have to add this 250 milliliter to this 5000 milliliter. We have to add this 250 milliliter to this 5000 milliliter. Okay. So 5000 milliliter plus 250 milliliter. What we will get? 5250 milliliter. 5250 milliliter. Clear? Okay. Next, convert 4 liter 275 milliliter into milliliter. Convert 4 liter to 275 milliliter into milliliter. How can we convert? First we have to convert this 4 liter. 4 liter into 1000 is equal to 4000 milliliter. 4000 milliliter. Next we are going to add this 275 milliliter to this 4000 milliliter. Listen here, 4000 milliliter plus 275 milliliter. Clear? When we are adding these two numbers, what we will get? 4275 milliliter. 4275 milliliter. Clear? Okay. The next question. Convert 9 liter 50 milliliter into milliliter. Convert 9 liter 50 milliliter into milliliter. We know 9 liter is equal to 9 liter into 1000 is equal to 9000 milliliter. Okay. Next we are going to add this 50 milliliter to this 9000 milliliter. 9000 milliliter plus 50 milliliter is equal to 9050 milliliter. 9050 milliliter. Did you understand? Okay. The next, conversion of milliliters into liters. Next we are going to convert milliliters into liters. Listen carefully. See here. How can we convert milliliter into liter? Yes. For converting milliliter into liter, we have to divide this milliliter by 1000. Divide milliliter by 1000. Then we will get liter. Okay. Listen. Convert 9000 milliliters into liters. 9000 milliliters into liters. What we have to do? Yes. Divide this 9000 by 1000. 9000 divided by 1000. Okay. In 1000 there are 3 zeros. In 9000 there is also 3 zeros. So we have to cut these 3 zeros by these 3 zeros. So what we will get? 9 liter. Here from the left we have to put the point. Okay. Do you remember this method? Yes. So 9 liter. We have to read 9 liter. Okay. Next, convert 4125 milliliters into liters. We have to divide 4125 by 1000. Write 4125 like this, and from the left we have to put a point. Okay, here you have to put the point. So what you will get? 4 liter 125 milliliter. Okay, see here, how can we read this? 4 liter and 125 milliliter. Okay, when we convert milliliter into liter and milliliter, the last 3 digits always stands for milliliter. So here 125 stands for milliliter. Did you understand? Okay. Next, convert 1080 milliliters into liters. Same method. We have to divide this 1080 milliliter by 1000. Write 1080 itself, and from the left we have to move 3 places back, and here we have to put the point. So 1.080 liter. That means 1 liter 80 milliliter. 1 liter 80 milliliter. Clear? Children, next we are going to learn addition and subtraction. Okay, addition and subtraction of length, weight and capacity. Already we learned this all in class 2. Do you remember that? Yes, try to recall that. Okay, addition of length, capacity and weight. Okay, addition and subtraction. First what we have to do? Here we are going to add this 2 meter 20 centimeter and 4 meter 50 centimeter. What we are going to do first? First we have to arrange this given measurements in this table. Here is a meter column and a centimeter column. First we have to arrange the given measurements in this table. How can we write? Yes, we can write like this. 2, 20, 4, 50. 2 meter 20 centimeter and 4 meter 50 centimeter. Look here. First we are going to add this centimeter column. 20 plus 50 or 0 plus 0, 0, 2 plus 5, 7. We will get 70 centimeter. Clear? Now look at this meter column. 2 plus 4. 2 plus 4 is equal to 6. So what is the answer? 6 meter 70 centimeter. Did you understand? 6 meter 70 centimeter. Now one more problem. At 99 meter 65 centimeter and 35 meter 43 centimeter. Look here. First we have to arrange the given measurements in the table like this. 99 meter 65 centimeter. 35 meter 43 centimeter. 5 plus 3 8. 6 plus 4 10. Actually we have to write 0 here and 1 is the carryover. Okay. Like that you can do. But listen here. This 108 centimeter means we can split this one into 100 plus 8. 100 centimeter plus 8 centimeter. Clear? We know 100 centimeter is equal to 1 meter. 100 centimeter plus 8 centimeter. We know that 100 centimeter is equal to 1 meter. So we have to take this 1 meter to this meter column. That is the carryover. Did you understand? So we are going to take this 1 meter to this meter column. So the carryover 1. Clear? Now we have to add this 1 meter to this 99 and 35 meter. 1 plus 9 10. 10 plus 5 15. So you have to write 5 here. 1 is the carryover. That 1 you have to write here. Okay. 1 plus 9 10. 10 plus 3 13. So what is the answer? 135 meter 8 centimeter. 135 meter 8 centimeter. Did you understand? Any doubt? Listen here. I will explain once again. First what we have to do? Yes, we are going to add this meter and centimeter. First we have to add the centimeter column. 65 plus 43. 5 plus 3 8. 6 plus 4 10. Here 100 and 8. We are going to split this one into 100 plus 8. That means 100 centimeter plus 8 centimeter. We know 100 centimeter is equal to 1 meter. So this 108 we can written as 1 meter plus 8 centimeter. See here 1 meter plus 8 centimeter. 108 we written as 1 meter plus 8 centimeter. This 1 meter we took to this meter column. That is the carryover. That carryover 1 meter we have to add with these two numbers. 1 plus 9 10. 10 plus 5 15. We wrote 5 here. Again 1 is the carryover. 1 plus 9 10. 10 plus 3 13. So the answer is 135 meter 8 centimeter. Clear now? Yes. Next, subtract 147 meter 32 centimeter from 358 meter 95 centimeter. Now we are going to subtract these two measurements. Similarly, we have to arrange the given measurements in the table. Now we have to start subtraction from this centimeter column. 5 minus 2 3. Okay. 9 minus 3 6. 9 minus 3 6. Now look at the meter column. 8 minus 7 1. 5 minus 4 1. 3 minus 1 2. So the answer is 211 meter 63 centimeter. 211 meter 63 centimeter. Did you understand? Yes. One more question. Now we are going to learn the word problems. Listen the question. Aman's mother made 2 liter of juice. Aman's mother made 2 liter of juice. Aman drank 5 glasses of juice, each measuring 125 milliliter. How much juice is left? Did you understand the question? Yes. Listen carefully. Aman's mother made 2 liter of juice. Okay, total 2 liter of juice. Aman drank 5 glasses of juice, each glass measuring 125 milliliter. So, we need to find out how much juice is left. First, we have to write the statement. Quantity of juice made, total 2 liter juice. Then how much Aman drink? Aman drank 125 milliliter into 5. He drank 5 glasses of juice. Isn't it? He drank 5 glasses of juice, each measuring 125 milliliter. So, for find total quantity, what we have to do? Multiply this 125 by 5. 125 into 5 is equal to 625 milliliter. Total, Aman drank 625 milliliter of juice. Did you understand? Yes. Now, we need to find out the remaining quantity of juice. Okay, the quantity of remaining juice. So, how can we find out? Yes, 2 liter minus 625 milliliter. We have to subtract this 625 milliliter from this 2 liter. Arrange the table like this. 2 liter, 0 milliliter. Total 2 liter only, isn't it? So, we can write 2 liter, 0 milliliter. Aman drank 625 milliliter only. So, 0 liter. Like this we have to write. Now, look at this milliliter column. What we need to do? Yes, we need to subtract 625 from this 00 milliliter. Is it possible to subtract 625 from 0? No, it is not possible. So, what we will do? Yes, from the liter column, we have to borrow some liter. Okay, look here. From this 2 liter, 1 plus 1, 2. From this 2 liter, we borrowed 1 liter. See here, we borrowed 1 liter. And that 1 liter we wrote in the milliliter column. We know it is not possible to subtract 625 milliliter from this 1 liter. So, what we will do? Yes, we have to convert this 1 liter into milliliter because it is milliliter column, isn't it? It is milliliter column. So, what we have to do? We have to convert this 1 liter into milliliter. 1 liter is equal to how many milliliter? 1 liter is equal to 1000 milliliter. 1 liter is equal to 1000 milliliter. So, that 1000 we have to subtract 625 from this 1000. Listen here. Did you understand? Yes. Now, 0 minus 5 is not possible. So, look at tens place. There is also 0. It is not possible to borrow. Now, look at hundreds place. There is also 0. So, we will borrow 1 from this thousands place. If we borrow this 1 to here it will be 10. And in thousands place there remaining 0. Clear? See here it is 0, here it is 10. From this 10 we will borrow again 1. So, here in tens place there is 10 and in hundreds place there is remaining 9. From this tens place again we will borrow 1. Okay. So, here in tens place there is remaining 9. So, what we have to do? 10 minus 5. In ones place there is 10. Clear? So, 10 minus 5 is equal to 5. Okay. From this 9, we have to subtract 2. 9 minus 2, 7. Okay. Again, we have to subtract this 9 and this 6. 9 minus 6 is equal to 3. So, in milliliter column we got 375 milliliter. Then, look at the liter column. Here it is 1 minus 0. 1 minus 0 is equal to 1. So, the quantity of juice left 1 liter. Quantity of juice left is equal to 1 liter 375 milliliter. Did you understand? 1 liter 375 milliliter. Any doubt? Listen here. I will explain once again. Listen carefully. What we have to do? First we have to arrange the column like this. Okay. 2 liter 00 milliliter. Okay. From this 2 liter we have to subtract 625 milliliter. Okay. We know it is not possible to subtract this 625 from this 0 milliliter. So from liter column we will borrow 1 liter. Okay. That 1 liter we wrote here in the milliliter column. Okay. Again look here. It is not possible to subtract this 625 milliliter from this 1 liter. So what we will do? Convert this 1 liter to milliliter. Convert 1 liter into milliliter. Look here. 1 liter is equal to 1000 milliliter. Okay. Write 1000 here. Subtract 625 from this 1000. You know subtraction, isn't it? So first we will subtract 5 from 0. It is not possible. Yes, from the tens place we have to borrow. There is also 0. So it is not possible. In hundreds place there is also 0. So we will borrow 1 from thousands place. Okay. When we borrow 1 from this thousands place, actually we are borrowing 1000 from here. So here it is remaining 0,000. Here it is 10 hundreds. From this 10 hundreds, we will borrow 100 to this tens place. So here it is remaining 9. From this 10 tens, we will borrow 110 to this ones place. So here it is remaining 9 tens. 10 minus 5 is equal to 5. Next we are going to subtract 9 and 2. 9 minus 2, 7. Next we are going to subtract 9 and 6. 9 minus 6 is equal to 3. Now look at this liter column. 1 minus 0, 1. So the quantity of juice left is 1 liter 375 milliliter. Did you understand? Yes. Aditya bought 2 kilogram of apples, 1 kilogram 500 gram of oranges and 725 gram of grapes. How much quantity of fruits did he buy in all? Did you understand the question? Aditya bought 2 kilogram of apples, 1 kilogram 500 gram of oranges and 725 gram of grapes. How much quantity of fruit did he buy in all? Okay. Now we are going to write the statement. Apple is equal to 2 kilogram. Oranges 1 kilogram 500 gram. Grapes, yes, 725 grams. We need to find out the sum of this total kilogram of this fruits, isn't it? So quantity of fruit in all. Quantity of fruit in all. How can we find? We need to add these all units. Clear? So arrange the table like this. 2 kilogram 00 grams. 1 kilogram 500 gram. 0 kilogram 725 gram. Now we are going to add these all quantities. Look at grams column. 0 plus 0, 0. 0 plus 5, 5. Clear? Then 0 plus 0, 0. 0 plus 2, 2. Now 0 plus 5, 5. 5 plus 7, 12. Write 2 here. 1 is the carryover. That carryover you have to write under this kilogram column. Okay? 1 plus 2, 3. 3 plus 1, 4. 4 plus 0, 4 itself. So total 4 kilogram 225 gram. Total 4 kilogram 225 gram of fruits. Did you understand? Yes. Then next, children, there is an activity for you. Did you understand what is this? Yes, it is a pan balance or beam balance. Okay, now you have to make a beam balance. Everybody should do this activity. How can we do this activity? Yes, take 2 coconut shells of same size. Also 2 pieces of threads of equal length. The coconut shells are hung at equal distance from the center of the beam. Okay, then our beam balance ready. By using this beam balance you can play. Place a big stone on one side of the balance and continue to add small stones to the other side until the weight holders are at the same horizontal level. Count the number of small stones in the weight holder and record it, which will be the mass of the big stone. So everybody should make this beam balance by using 2 coconut shells, and instead of this cardboard you can use a stick. Okay, like this you have to make a beam balance and take a photo or video and upload it into our WhatsApp group. Now the chapter over. In this chapter I have given 3 activities. First you have to measure the length of textbook, pencil, rubber and make a table. That's the first activity on length. Then second one, find out the capacity of a jug. That is the second activity. This is the activity on weight. Okay, everybody should do these activities. Also you have to do the homeworks. You have to do the textbook exercise. Everybody should learn this chapter well. Thank you.